Hey guys, Frozen X is here. Crossout 3.14 was released last night. Yeah, this is the probably going to be one of the last few closed beta updates for the game. I'm hoping it is. It'd be really cool if the game went into open beta anytime soon here and would reset my parts so I actually feel like playing it. But the footage you're actually watching in the background is of 3.13. I have not had time to play this game, and I want to get this video out as soon as I can. Hopefully there will be some crossout video coming soon, but I'm just getting over a stomach bug, so I don't know how into making gaming videos I will be. I'm just going through some of my older footage and uploading that right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First of all, they've introduced new decor elements. They've introduced legendary horns. The Chukara. I'm not even gonna try because no matter how I say it, it's gonna be wrong. But yeah, it has. They have the Chukaracha horn. I know it's not right. Then they have the ship horn A, and then ship horn B, and then they also have the hell horn and epic horns. They have the police horn, train horn, klaxon, and jester horn. They have a new system to encourage players to regularly visit the world of Crossout. Introduce a system of rewards that allows any survivor to easily obtain resources, paint, and decor items of rarity levels. Killing time reward for 120 minutes spent in game during the game. So these are basically rewards. It doesn't say what the rewards are. A day by day reward for 14 hours in the game in a week. Reward for new players. Reward for the first 7 logins in the game. And then all logins must be performed on different days, and the rewards increase every day. So basically, as you stack these, the more rewards you're going to get from them. They did not post what the rewards are, but I'm curious about that. Alright, and the parts. Wow, this is a lot of stuff in the parts. I did read over this before, so you better buckle up. Alright, so active modules. They've removed the restriction on the number of installed drones and turrets. Turret modules now face a certain direction when mounted, and they added an arrow in the build mode showing in which direction the turret is installed. The turret power score increased from 445 to 545, and damage increased by 5% as well to make up for that. The missile turret power score increased from 716 to 876, energy consumption increased from 3 to 4, rate of fire increased by 30%, damage increased by 7%, missile blast radius reduced by 8 meters. 8 meters. So you can tell I was sick. Wow. Alright, the attack drone, the power score was increased from 540 to 640, but the damage was also increased by 10%. The missile drone power score increased from 680 to 850. Energy consumption increased from 3 to 4. Rate of fire increased by 30%. Damage increased by 20%. And missile blast radius reduced by 8 meters. Boosters of all types. Energy consumption has been increased from 1 to 2 points. The MM5-4 Vector had its damage reduced by 4%. The AC-72 Whirlwind had a damage increase of 10%. The Reaper Autocannon had a damage increase by 10%. The Hammerfall Shotgun had damage reduced by 20%. Little Boy's 6-pound damage increased by 10%. The ZS-34 Fat Man had its damage increased by 20%. The Mammoth Gun had its Mammoth Cannon had its damage increased by 10%. Pyre Launcher also had a 10% increase of damage. The Spike 1 energy consumption increased to 4 points, damage increased by 30%, structure increased to 273, and power score increased to 835. Modules. You can now install multiple energy consuming modules on the same kind, with the exception of scopes and the chameleon. Unique weapon characteristics. Harvester weapon now increases damage during continuous contact with the enemy, so if you have a harvester, just hug the shit out of that person. They're refining some of the maps. Old Town, they fixed impassable places and they've improved the appearance. Eastern Array, they improved the appearance, also updated a mini-map for Eastern Array in escort mode. For Control 17, they removed the travel outside map bounds. In the Lost Coast, they improved the look of the map, closed some routes not intended for players. Terminal 45, they improved the surroundings. Dead Highway removed an invisible wall from the bridge, removed passages from unused portion of the map. And Rock City were just some bug fixes. They don't go into what it was. Now raids. In Siege, they changed spawn conditions of AI-controlled vehicles. Now the number of enemy vehicles increases depending on the number of destroyed turrets on pump jacks. Time is added for destruction of each AI vehicle. Easy difficulty adds 4 seconds, normal adds 3, and 2 seconds on hard. The interface, they changed some stuff. Nothing too absurd. Like in build mode, now double tapping tab now returns you to build mode. Things like that. Like in settings, they added restore to default button. Drop down menu, they increased the height. It's just simple stuff like that. Mission rewards, they increased rewards for daily tasks, slightly reduced resource rewards for PvP missions, and slightly reduced weekly scrap, wires, and electronics acquisition limits. Miscellaneous, they improved vehicle physics in the garage, while the vehicle construction space is now marked on the floor. Other than that, nothing too crazy. The Clan Wars now takes matchmaking. The Clan Wars matchmaking system now takes your clan's rating into account. It's all stuff that you kind of expect, and then there are a few miscellaneous bug fixes. Some like improved client stability. They fixed any localization errors. They fixed bug with the Scorpion sights. Fixed a bug with the explosive spear. Things like that, just minor bug fixes. No point in going through and reading off all of them because a lot of them probably don't even pertain to you, but if you are interested in them, the link to the patch notes is in the description. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it wasn't all that entertaining, but I do hope to see you back in the next one, and I hope to be getting on a more regular schedule here pretty soon, but yeah, I always say that and it never really happens. But anyway, peace out, and have a great day.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll